Hey everyone, doing a video by myself today of how to drive a stick shift. Been wanting to try this for a little while. Parking brake down, clutch pedal in, brake pedal's in too because I'm on a slight incline where I'm parked. First gear, make sure nobody's around me. Push the gas pedal in at the same time I'm releasing the clutch. Second gear. Traffic's coming. Two things I wanted to touch on. Well, I'm not sure if it's two, maybe three. First off, I wanted to say, in a stick shift car, you can skip gears. All you have to do is, if you know how to do it, you get up to a certain speed. Like if I wanted to switch from first to third, I'd be in first gear, get up to about 15, 20 miles an hour in first gear, and then I would shift directly into third gear. Or you can take off from second like I'm getting ready to do, then shift into third. I don't do this very often. I'm just doing this for the video. Second gear. Directly into third. And now I'm getting ready, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to shift directly from first to third. Okay, that didn't work. I just shifted into fourth or fifth instead. And that's just it. Yes, you can skip gears. It's difficult. I don't want to say it's rough on the vehicle. It's just, there's a reason you have 5, maybe even 6 gears. Or in older vehicles, sometimes you got 3 or 4. One time in my life, I've actually taken off from second and then got up to a certain speed and shifted directly into fourth. There's another time where I've, when I've skipped gears, I've gone from first to second to fourth to fifth, or I've gone from first to third to fourth to fifth. Again, you can do that. I would not recommend that doing that all the time though, because again, you have 5 to 6 gears for a reason. This car is a 5-speed. I have a friend that has a 6-speed. He says it's, that gear is mainly designed for the interstate because you're doing at least, 70 mile an hour. And there's 3 different ways, I guess, if you think about it, there's 3 different ways of slowing down and stopping in a stick shift. The first and most obvious is if you're in gear, you push the clutch in, put the vehicle in neutral like it is right now, and then hit the brake. Or if you're in gear, you can hit the clutch and the brake simultaneously, and the car will stop just as if you were in neutral and hit the brake. Or the third option is that you can downshift. If you're in, let's say you're in 5th gear and you want to slow down, you downshift into 4th gear. Make sure you're not going too fast. If the slowest I want to be, if I'm downshifting, if I'm in 5th gear and I want to downshift, I'll want to be at least down to 50 miles an hour before I downshift. Then to downshift into 3rd gear, I want to be down to at least 30 miles an hour, maybe 35. For 2nd gear, it's, probably between 20 and 25 miles an hour. I don't often downshift to 1st gear. I don't see the point in doing that. Maybe if you learn how to drive a stick shift the way I did, which is through YouTube, primarily through YouTube anyway, I've touched on that subject a few times in my videos. If you learn how to drive a stick shift, you get really good at it. If you want to downshift to first gear, by all means, it's your car or your vehicle or whatever you have that's a stick shift. But for me personally, I've never felt the need to downshift into first gear. Clutch pedal in, first gear, second, fourth, I'm not going above fourth gear right now because I'm in city limits, but the speed limit went from 30 back there to 40 right here, so that's why I'm in fourth gear right now. I'm not going to go above fourth gear because in fourth gear I can comfortably be in 40 miles an hour. At 40 miles an hour, there's no reason to go above the speed limit and risk getting pulled over. And as always, to those that see this video, if you want to see more content like this or just more of my content in general, please subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to get my channel to grow. Thank you very much for your time, and let's all have a good and safe rest of your day.